smiling. We are both lesbians. Where did you get that drug from? We are so hot for you. Cleo. Let's have so more sex. Douglas. You can't get enough of me. Huh? But, you must meet some friends of mine. Cleo. Friends. Fade 2. 3 int. Day. Basement of Douglas house. They are all sitting at a table drinking and eating. Douglas. Cleo, Eve, Rita, Nelson. Eve. Damn. I've never seen an outer space alien before. Douglas. This is New England, to Rita. I've never met a bitch like you before. Are you ready? Rita. Ready for what? Cleo. Amazed. It's talking. Eve. Rita. Yeah, bitch. It's a trick, and the trick is on you. Eve. Insulted. Bitch. Who are you calling a bitch, bitch? Douglas. Girls. Girls. Cleo.
An
Drinking and eating.
absurd saga
What are we eating?
which details
It is so
religious
delicious.
dogma with
Eat.
pragmatism.
To Cleo. Girl, this food is fabulous. Cleo. Smacking on food. Yes, what is this? It is so good. Douglas. I feed it to all my dogs. Eve. Dog food. Cut to. 4 int. Day. Douglas house. Cleo and Eve are sleeping. There is a knock at the door. Eve. Awaking, she shakes Cleo to awaken her. Wake up. Wake up, girl. Somebody's at the door. Cleo. She wakes up, but she grabs Eve in suspense. I hope it's not one of those dogged face aliens. Eve. Where is Douglas? There is a knocking at the door. Who is that? Cleo. Why don't you answer the door? Eve. Me. Are you crazy? Where is he? Cleo. She gets up, goes to the door, and opens it. Fade out. Fade in. EXT day. Douglas house. Outside of front door of Douglas house. Nelson. May I come in? Cleo. She moves out of his way so that he can walk in.
Passion and compassion compete in an arena of moral platitudes and ethical expectations. Scientific notions calibrate to apply to sociology and philosophy. The published novella was rewritten and designed to appeal to the prolific reader who seeks reading topics that would be out of the ordinary. This writing was a step toward science fiction, which endeavored to address real social issues which are paramount throughout the globe. The aim here is to address a social and moral issue which transcends cultures, whether it is American, Asian, or African. live.
Rita. I'll think about it. But I probably would be howling so loud that I would disturb the neighborhood. Then she puts her head close to his. Do you think he is gay? Douglas. I don't know. He's always hanging around with those other aliens out on the street. Rita. I knew it. He is gay. You know how all those big dogs are out in the street. They look so big and strong, but when you really get to know them, you find out that they are great big pussies. Douglas. Well, do you have any suggestions? Rita. What's wrong with baboons? Douglas. They're so ugly. Rita. But beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Douglas. And it is my eyes doing the beholding. Rita. But. Douglas. Don't but me. I'm not a pervert and neither am I immoral. Rita. Immoral. Douglas. Oh. I forgot. Aliens don't have a sense of morality. Rita. Nobody is perfect. Douglas. But, you're not anybody, you're an alien. Rita. Now, you are trying to hurt my feelings. Douglas. I wouldn't do that. I care too much for you. Rita. Earthlings will screw it up every time. Douglas. What do you mean by that? Rita, I'll tell you what I mean. No matter how well you guys are doing, you always want trouble. Earthlings can have everything, but you still try to screw it up for everyone else. Douglas. Rita, where did you get that from? Rita. Earthlings, you always want something more. You guys are just too much for me. Douglas. Really? Maybe I should just lock you up. Rita. See. Always giving threats. Earthlings will never have peace. The only reason is because you don't deserve it. Douglas. Oh, yeah. Rita. Yes. Douglas. Well, Rita, tell me, what does man need to have peace? Rita. You are asking the wrong bitch. Douglas. You are something else. Rita. I know it. Douglas. Did I make a mistake to get acquainted with you? Rita. Time will be your judge. Douglas. What do you know about time? Rita. I know it is time for me to relieve myself. And, besides, you getting ready to have company. Douglas. What? There is a knock at the door. Rita. See. Douglas. He goes to the door to open it. I wonder who could that be? Rita. Please excuse me. She rushes out of the room. Douglas. Good girl. He opens the door. Dyke. Walks in carrying a small dog. What's up? Douglas. Examining the small dog with his eyes. So, this is the pup you were talking about. Dyke. This is a dog. He's 4 years old. I call him Elsie. Douglas. Elsie. What does that mean? Dyke. Little cunt. Douglas. Why little cunt if it is a he? Dyke. I told you about him. Douglas. Okay. Dyke. She's transsexual. She holds the dog up so that Douglas can see the dog's rear end. Douglas. I see. Dyke. See. Just like me. Rita walks back into the room. Rita. She sits at the table and crosses her legs. To Dyke, may I have a cigarette?